difference in opponent, for sure, difference in quality of opponent on paper. Eugen has that taken away by Atomic. It's a 3-0 sweep for NRG over their domestic rival Gen.G. Gentlemate's got FUT Esports, as it's Eugen leaving it for Seiko, and he leads the way through. Gentlemate strike first.
I love this from Eugen. Takes his time, baited a pre-jump. Atomic was on the back wall. He was put in a tough spot, and then he had to come off the back wall and try to take a 50. He had a very low percentage chance of winning.
And again, not quite there on the follow were Gentlemates this time. It'll be Juicy now to the skies. One to meet him. And that just slows down Gentlemate's Alpine, but for how much longer? Daniel gonna try to go. Flip reset denied. And Atomic doing all he can just to keep that central. Beast mode's there, shots deflected. Follow up from Daniel right at the crossbar and saved away.
And you can see the threat of NRG when they are upfield on offense.
And sometimes people try to point at different players, different teammates, and go, they're the reason. Hard to find much fault with Seiko in his short career so far. This one's going to be played through. Seiko bouncing it downfield. Juicy couldn't quite get to it in time. And it's collected by Daniel. Can't get out of the zone. Seiko trying to keep the pressure on here. Into the final minute. Down to about 30 seconds left. Atomic fake. Beast mode scores. Tie game.
And this is something you haven't seen too much from NRG this game, but you have to know they have it in their toolkit. A great fake from Atomic. The defense is all put in positions expecting him to make a play.
He has done so brilliantly so far this season in many awkward situations. Beast mode second touch. Try to get it down central. Daniel didn't bite on it. This stays neutral for Atomic maybe to turn on. Instead, he goes all the way back. And a good thing, he was getting chased. Now down to 5 seconds left. Daniel, last second chance for NRG, and it's saved away by Juicy. Will it get to 0? Yes, it will, and finally touch the ground. At him there on the side. Seiko now has Juicy forward, trying to run interference, and Daniel there to make a calm, cool, collected clear. Daniel falls off the wall there, though, and Seiko tried to go through. That's a double commit off Gentlemates, and just nothing else there for NRG. Gentlemates very lucky not to have conceded a quick overtime winner.
Yeah, I mean, you got to give a credit, though. Seiko has been so good in the midfield. Juicy with a free shot, and it's a good save from Daniel as Mate's trying to get one here. Yeah, he get past one. NRG a bit scrambly here in this situation. Mate's had the boost, but the demo Daniel got also is going to slow them down and throw them back into their own spot. As Beast Mode plays this one up high, Juicy, I'm sorry, will bring that to midfield. Here's Eugen now. Daniel tried to go up. He got bumped by Juicy. So Eugen trying to get this mid to Seiko. Oh no, a big double commit, and Beast Mode's got the open, and NRG secure game 1.
After over 3 minutes of overtime, Eugen and Seiko just a little lapse. And that is your OT winner for Beast Mode and NRG. And you talk about the margins for error being so slim, Daz. That one hurts.
And NRG trying to pick up where they left off. Again, stealing game 1 from Gentlemates. But can they turn this into something consistent, especially after all of the downtime?
A good 50 going NRG's way, keeping the ball in a scoreable spot, and that just rolls right to Atomic. Defense could not clear, and Gentlemates find themselves trailing early in game 2.
Look at that touch from Beast Mode, though. It's good because he keeps control, pitches it off the wall.
Not unwilling at all to just pass things up for a better look. Beast Mode and Atomic kind of get their signals crossed, but it works out just fine. Beast Mode down to Atomic. Daniel trailing in behind. Beast Mode's going to take over, and he slots it right through, threading the needle on the near side.
Great placement here from Beast Mode. I mean, I like the touch. It's right to Atomic, which then, again, forces the defense to react. Juicy has so much of the net he has to cover, and he does just that because there's so much to cover in such a short time that Eugen can't get everything.
So the lead grows for NRG. Mates trying to cut into it. Eugen, double, triple, drop down. Yes, sir.
Look at this from Eugen. Just so much control. Able to get that flip there, keeps boosting and then dodges just to add a little bit of extra speed, so the defender who's in the net.
Lots of composure there. Juicy has that swatted right back into his own territory. Seiko right at Atomic, and he does well to stay with that ball. Is swatted away by the attack, and now Daniel's shot saved away by Juicy. Quick follow-up though, as Atomic from the wing punishes Mates.
And you would think Eugen's goal would be just enough for Mates to get back going, but they're put in an awkward spot defensively, and even though Juicy has a great touch to get it to the side in the corner, as we got a minute left, I think without those, Mates look like they can really compete. But the problem is there's these little lapses. Eugen puts a good shot, and look, they can pull out.
Oh, Seiko got bumped too.
He's going to leave it, though, for Juicy, and then Seiko trying to move it upfield, but he's playing alone there. He had, I believe, Eugen on the right wing, unable to get it to him. And now you can see the offense kind of start to fall apart. Now they're scrambling here on defense. They just have to, again, find that teamwork they had in game one, but 30 seconds to go against NRG might be too little too late.
And this is where NRG thrives, too. A team that's got to kind of chase the game against them, and so they can just sit back, watch you come in. Eugen had it deflected away by Beast Mode. Juicy, indirect, shot is on and saved away by Daniel, right halfway across the goal line, and it's by that margin that NRG puts this game away. It's a 2-goal victory this time around, and now a 2-game lead for the top dog in NA.
So NRG, I mean, they were so effective outside the pause, able to make sure to make some contact there. NRG, at least in the midfield, starting to get a little bit more room, and to be honest, Mates, their biggest thing is to kind of shut that down, especially in front of the box, as Daniel comes from the other corner to sink in a big goal.
Beast Mode again involved in the offense, up to the skies. Seiko thought he might have had him. No, sir, and nobody else recovered. No safety net there for Gentlemates. NRG focusing on the little details. They make sure they have boost. They make sure they've got everything covered. Here's Daniel, follow-up, saved away by Juicy this time. Might have been just a little wide by the post. Now on the counterattack, Eugen doesn't make contact, and nothing else there for Gentlemates. NRG again having all the angles covered, and Daniel doing all he can to get that out of harm's way. Eugen double tap save.
That was the best shot that we've seen from Mates this game. They've got the pressure. NRG's also low on boost. Chance here for Eugen. He's going to play it high again. Is he going to be able to get that straight down? Yes, but where's the follow? Juicy shot, top corner.
Wondered where the shot was. I think even NRG might have just been kind of jumping around, expecting, okay, there's got to be somebody there, right? No, there wasn't. Juicy was all the way back, had everything to look at as he picked out the play. Get it back down towards the net. Daniel would lob it down again. Keep the defense on. Nobody there. What a save along the goal line. That's going to sail high. No follow-up. There's Beast Mode. Couldn't get the read, or if he scored that, what a worldie. But now Seiko ran out of boost, and Gentlemates do get back down into NRG territory, but this one nearly ended on either side. Infield pass, and Seiko keeps Mates alive.
Great pass. Look here. He recognizes that the defense is not set from NRG. Got a free lane, and of course, Seiko. Perfect shot. Mates take a game off NRG. This series is not over.
Well, after 7.5 minutes of listening to Shogun on DFH, we'll wonder if we'll hear Budget Shogun on Champs Field. Still some work to do here for Gentlemates as we carry on. Juicy for Seiko! One shot, one goal again!
And that is a man you do not want to get ramping. What a shot from Seiko! Right off the kickoff, Mates are keeping the momentum going.
That's gonna pinball around, and a quick flip needed by Eugen to get back. He got some help there out of Juicy. And now Eugen doing all he can just to delay NRG on their counter. Hasn't done much though, and Beast Mode will make him pay after a costly turnover at midfield.
Yeah, and it looked really close too. That Juicy may have potentially got the save here. It was a tough read. He was so close, but couldn't get enough contact there on the ball on NRG's half. They did a lot of that in game 3. NRG this game has had so much more space, and with that space, they've been able to make some really uncomfortable situations for Mates. If this keeps up, I don't think their defense can hold on for that long. Mates got to get out. There's a demo from Daniel. Atomic's not going to be able to find the double, but Daniel can take a shot. Top corner, top bar down. Oh, no one can make contact, and Eugen is able to knock it away.
All that, and all you get out of it is just a little ping. Another effort. Atomic keeping that play alive, and Eugen can chase this down from the side, looking to create, and denied by Beast Mode. Watch the follow-up. It goes through everybody. Seiko can turn on this. A little tip shot, and Beast Mode makes the save, punching it off the crossbar. Juicy, double through traffic, not happening.
Eugen wants to drop it to Seiko. Seiko's going to go. It was a fake challenge to get Beast Mode to give away the ball.
Not a lot boost on the side of Gen.G for the moment. Here's a shot from Atomic, and he lined it up. No, Eugen has the clear. And back out to midfield we go, and another long overtime gets settled in here. We've had 3 minutes, we've had 2 minutes. Atomic tried to call game, and Juicy said no.
Yeah, he had a free lane. Juicy was low on boost, but he got there in time, and that was a big touch because Seiko was upfield. He was alone there. Wait, a chance here. Can Juicy get there to put the shot on? No, not enough pace. And even though Atomic was low on boost, he's able to get it to a Beast Mode, and Beast Mode just forcing it downfield again so NRG can keep the pressure.
A demo in front of the Gen.G's net, but Atomic sailed one high, and Daniel couldn't turn in time. Seiko just has it out to the side. Boy, this is an absolute mess right now, but they found a way to navigate their way out of it.
Yeah, double commit with 2 guys last back. That was really, really dangerous. Here's the pass. Atomic, no, blocked out by Juicy. Seiko gets a touch off the back wall. Daniel had to dodge a bump, so he couldn't get the follow-up here. So it's just enough here for... What? I did not think that was going in.
I don't think anybody thought it was going in except Atomic. NRG sinks Gen.G in another long overtime, and it's Atomic who plays the role of hero. NRG 2-0 in the Swiss, and they've got 3 shots at the playoffs tomorrow.
You cannot tell me from that angle that's rolling in, posted in from the net. That's insane.